Let's see how this goes.
Okay.
All right, so it might have been taking system resources, but we will pop the record on again. Okay, so we're recording and we'll just have 2 recordings from today. All right, so let's see. Fingers crossed. Share your screen again.
Okay. All right, now.
So where's the Calendly one that we were looking at? Was that on another?
I don't know. I might have deleted it or taken it away. I don't see it here.
Just hover down where your Google Chrome is.
Hold on. Here it is. Launch meeting.
It's on the tab where that one, the one on the right.
This one here? Zoom, that's not it. No. So where would it be?
I'm not sure what's happening with that. All right.
This will drive me to train.
I think what I'm going to do, Joy, is because we could spend. Can you just unshare your screen?
Unshare, yes.
Up top where it says, up the very top where it says View Options.
Hold on.
You can stop share. I think what's happening is when you share your screen, it takes a lot of system resources. So just
stop
go.
Share. Yeah. Okay,
So,
I did.
All right. Now, let's get this done because I'm going to do, as soon as we're finished here, I'm going to do a tutorial for you in how to do your Calendly and how to do the get into the Google thing. So I'll do that today as soon as we're done because there's other things that we need to talk about that that I thought it'd be quick and easy to do that, but if it's not, let's do it another way because we want to maximize our time.
Okay. And I also need to know, you said you were going to send me a quick tutorial on how to get into the Google Drive and use the folder that we have there. Because I see that some things are in there, but I don't know how to use that either. And I'm a one-on-one person, so it is what it is.
So what I will do, I was going to walk you through that today, but what I'm going to do is I'll do a recording, I'll do a tutorial about using Calendly and also the Google Drive. So you'll have that before you go to bed tonight.
Good. And then you mentioned something else, doesn't matter, I've forgotten it. But all right, those 2 will help. And then we can go from you. And you said ManyChat you're taking care of, so that's that. Don't worry about that.
No, so let's go back to ManyChat.
Okay.
Okay. What I want to do is I'll explain how I see it working and what my part in it is, and then what your part in it is. Okay, so Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights. Tuesday night you have the triple S. Wednesday night you have the quadruple L's.
That's a good way to remember it.
So what I want to do is I'll get your chat set up. I'll need to coach you through some of the what we call growth tools and keywords, because when you have people in the audience of your live broadcast, you can say comment style down below and we'll send you a free copy of the ebook. And so I'll set it up so that, but you need to know that this is what we're doing. So we can set it up so that it will happen. You can do it each week. Every week I want to send out a broadcast to your subscribers, and the broadcast will be tonight you're talking to your leading ladies, leaving legacies. Here's your special guest. Give people a reason to click on the link.
Okay. Leading ladies, leaving legacies, I don't have a free anything for them.
No, that's cool because you've got, so the triple F, you've got your book.
That's for the Discover Your Signature Style and Stamp. Yes.
Every week you'll be saying, leave a comment here and you'll get a link to download your free copy. So I'll set that up, but every week we need to change the link, which is like, so you don't have to worry about that. What that means is when you schedule your broadcasts, your live broadcasts, you need to send me a link.
Oh, I need to send you the link to the live broadcast for Discover.
Actually, no, you don't. I can get it off your Facebook page. That's okay. You schedule the broadcast at the same time every week?
7 o'clock. I usually schedule, this is still new for me, but on Tuesdays for the Discover Your Signature Style and Stamp, I'm usually scheduling that on Monday afternoon, Monday evening.
All right, so it's for the scheduled, so that would be, I'm just trying to think when it is for me.
Because you see, I'm finding, and you tell me what you think, that there's so much stuff that people glance and peruse, and it's only if it's then and there, and they peruse and they see it and they remember it, and then if it keeps recurring, maybe they'll pop in. But there's so much stuff that it just has to have something there that's juicy and appealing to them for them to constantly stay and stick.
Yes. So what I want you to do when you have scheduled the posts, scheduled the broadcasts, let me know or send me the link. You can share it to me, because as soon as I see that come in, I'll go to ManyChat and I'm going to set up what they call a Facebook. It's a growth tool, and it's something that every week you will say, comment in the box below, comment in the comments thread, and I think you should use the word style.
Mm-hmm.
And this is your call to action. So when you've got some people,
I'm going to say comment in the comment section.
Comment below. Comment below. Say the word style. You will get your very own free guide to discover your signature style and stamp.
Okay, so I can say comment below,
yes.
And you'll get a link that will take you to your free download for your signature style and stamp.
Yes. So that's what you do. If you get into the habit of doing that every single week, I'll set that up for you in the ManyChat. So all you have to do is remember to tell the people there. And once people are in ManyChat, then we'll have other strategies to send them out a broadcast, and I'll do things called tags and that as well. So you can segment the ones who download your triple S people from your quadruple L people. They might be the same, but we'll make a difference between them, so we can segment them. I'm trying not to get too technical, because I just want to tell you what I want you to do.
Yes. I understand. No problem.
And then, so if you're happy with that, I can try and explain it all. But if you're happy with that, to make sure that I get the scheduled post, the link to the post, when you schedule it, just
now. Where am I sending? I think you told me before. You have am I sending it to your private?
Just Messenger, just Facebook Messenger.
Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's easy for you, or if you wanted to email it to me, you could. But
no, as long as you're okay with it, I can put it in Facebook Messenger. We're going to start this because I'm going to speak to Carla. We'll start this for not this week, the following week.
Yes, because we need to have that book for
next week.
We need to have the book so that you're happy with it. We have the Calendly set up. That link, your Calendly link, will need to go in the back of the book with your call to action.
Oh. So who does that? Carla's going to do that for me.
We did the original PDF for you. It's beautifully set out too, by the way.
Well, Carla and I did that together. She did all the technical. I did all the verbiage and putting it together, but she works with me on that. So now this is what you'll have to tell her if we're going to speak on Sunday. And will she have it in time ready for the following Tuesday? But she needs to put on there the calendar for making an appointment after they whatever. I missed.
If you follow through what Nancy said, and they're saying there's too many links, people, what does a confused mind doesn't do anything.
Exactly. That's exactly what she said, and I agree.
And so we've got one call to action. If you've decided your call to action is that you will phone them, or you will Zoom them, or whatever you do.
The one call to action is they make an appointment through the calendar, and then I get to them and we discuss possibilities. Yes.
Exactly. So the Calendly link has to be there on the last page. You can put that link through the book as well. So for people who don't get to the last page, you can intersperse it. You probably have it maybe subtly positioned on every single
like in three places. I like to work in 3 or 5, 3 different places that they can click on, right?
Yeah. And so,
I think that's good.
And have that one single call to action. The thing is, Joy, is that you will start with this because the book is editable, and then not editable.
Yes.
And so what you can do is you can then go, all right, so I'm getting some people booking in. What's another way that we can put another call to action in the same book? But it won't be 2 calls to action so it'll be the same book, but you might say, all right, I want to try get people into my group.
Yes, I do.
So that could be another one, but it could be part of your call to action. So what we'll do is we'll play with it. We'll start with this because that's what's come off the top of your head. So that makes most sense to do that. Once you've spoken to people, then you can offer them to go into your group.
Yes.
And even if they don't take you up on the so don't try and sell them immediately, but just talk to them about what their signature style and stamp might be, because I've already looked at your free thing. Now, if they're sort of arming and ahhing, you can go the next step in the group, or you can do the way I do it here is the process I've taken you through is I do that. You could do a half-hour session or a 45-minute session with them, and you can show them some real things that they can do to change and then upsell them. So is that something that you've worked out in your marketing funnel, or should we document that as part of the actual funnel that you're going to use?
I don't really know.
All right.
I don't really know, because I will know after the first consultation. I will know intuitively and get a feel for whether or not the person really wants, and I will know what's most likely best for them to do and to start to get the classy, professional, polished look that they want.
Yep.
So contingent upon that, the next step would be a full, let's say, I don't quite know how to do it, if it's going to be a full 1 hour, because I'm not sure if people are going to want to, after booking the half-hour consultation, if they're going to want to make the investment for the 5 weeks.
That's that nurturing thing. So we'll
it's going to be a building, getting to know, to see, to hear.
Yes.
So that's when I would like to, as you said before, that resonated with me, to invite them into the group.
Yes.
And to ask them to be about asking questions, and to come aboard with any major concerns that they have. And if they're interested in being very professional, classy, pulled together, that's something I can help them. What is this?
It looks a bit like a uterus, but it's actually a marketing funnel.
It does look. I just did a thing on 7 erogenous zones, yes.
Okay, so let's say, just so you've got a visual for this, your ebook. Now, this is only one way, but this is where we're going to focus first, because there are many ways to skin this cat, but if we try and do all of them, we'll just get confused. So
yes, exactly.
this is where we're starting, okay? Your ebook. Now, people, that's a freebie or freemium, which is great. Now, once people come in here, let's say, and to give you an idea of the sorts of numbers that people will, and this is just a very rough guide for your ebook. If you have 90 people download your ebook, they will come to the next step in the funnel. Now, that might be for you, it's the 15-minute discovery call. Okay, so let's assume that these are figures that I got from a couple of girls. I went to their masterclass called Bums on Seats.
Yes.
And I actually flew to Melbourne for that. And I got these figures from them. So they're in multi-million-dollar businesses. So I'm assuming that they've done their homework and they are mostly correct. But it will give you a guide. So out of 90 people who get your ebook, you can safely assume that about 1/3 will book a call. It might be a bit more, it might be a bit less. Certainly when you're starting, you'll probably find that it's less, but once you build momentum, you'll find that it will get busier and busier.
A lot of people will get the book and look it over and think they can do it, blah, blah, they don't need, and that's it. So that's a high number. It's going to be, I already know, it's going to be a getting to know, to see, to feel, to hear, and then boom. It's about building a relationship.
It is, absolutely, engagement and connection.
Yes.
So from there, you've got in your group, so let's say that you've got your group that comes into I'll say 90, 60, maybe that was 60, no, it was 30. I think it then goes down to about 10, so group. So out of those that you speak to, another 1/3 will go, I'm fine, thanks. You've given me enough information and I can go, or I'm not ready to move forward, but I know who you are.
Right.
And then say 10 will come into your group. And you might, if you speak to them individually, you might actually get a higher, what do they call it? A higher transfer rate across. That's not the right word, but you might, speaking to them individually, you probably will get higher than 10, I reckon, higher than 1/3. But let's assume, because this is, well, we've got this. We've also got a heap of other stuff in the background called chatbots, and you've got email, nurturing. You've got them coming to your live broadcast.
Yeah, that's something I want, email nurturing too, how I'm going to be doing that,
Yep, we'll be setting that up as well. So you have a sequence, nurturing sequence that talks to people about, so this is all happening in the background, but this is your main funnel. So
okay.
I said there's lots of moving parts, so we're only going to focus on this for now, and I'll be doing this in the background, but just to give you an idea of how it's sort of people come in to your business. Now, for your signature style and stamp course, out of those 10, you might get one that buys it. So these are the figures that you can see that they will, obviously they drop dramatically. So you've got to get sort of, if you want 5 people on your course, you're going to have to speak to over 500 people, probably 1,000, or not speak to, but get, say, around about 1,000 people download your book.
Yeah, and that's going to be a slow process originally, because I'm not doing any actual marketing or buying spots, so it's going to be,
So I've got some strategies that you can use and I'm happy to share them with you.
Okay.
I can't do them for you because it depends on you being there yourself. And I can show you, so I teach people in Code Breakers how to find the people on either LinkedIn or Facebook who you might be better off on LinkedIn because you're
Yes.
corporate. So we can talk about how, so that's something that we will talk about in one of our coaching sessions, about what you do. So if you had, say, 20 minutes a day that you just dedicated specifically to connecting with people who are your potential clients. It's a hustle, but without a marketing budget, I tell you what, I've been hustling for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll peel back the curtain on that, and I'll share with you everything I know about how to do that. You can start in the group Women in Business Adelaide if you want, because it's actually about there are things that you can do in that group. You can join there's global groups. There's a group called Like-Minded Bitches Drinking Wine where people go, and there's 90,000 people in that group, and they're all business women.
And they're all what?
They're all business women.
Oh, business women. Okay.
So there's 2.2 billion people on Facebook, so you'll never run out of people to speak to.
Yes.
I can show you the little nooks and crannies where to find them. That's work that you've got to do yourself.
Well, once it's all set up and everything, all of this will come, and I don't mind the work at all when I know how to do it and go about it. So.
Yeah, and actually what I will do when I do, I'll make a note to do that too. So, and that's probably in about a month, because I think we need to get this stuff set up first so that when people start coming in, you've got it all ticking over. You've got your ebook, you've got your funnel, you've got this happening. You're doing your live broadcasting, you're saying download the ebook, it's connected to your chat bots, then you're getting them to book in for their 15-minute discovery call. You can actually do that on chat as well. So once we've got your calendar link, I'll set that up so people can book in once they're in your chat bot. Don't worry about it. Just know that this is going to happen. Lots of moving parts. I'll take care of it. Get them into your group and then get them into your course. So that's what we're going to focus on. And then other stuff. I get so excited about this. I want to do it.
After the ebook is just put together with a few things that I'm going to change and ready to go for the following week. How often should I be about changing that free gift? Is that something that you do every 3 months, every 6? Just leave that standard and work. Well, there'll be so many other things to work with. So. Well,
there will be other things, and this can be one funnel that you just leave, and you can set up another one. So I've got on my page, I've got the health check tool. So you might develop a checklist, and you might.
I like quizzes. I want to do quizzes for people.
Beautiful. Okay, so this is there. Once it's set up, it's there, and then you can go. All right. So I've got a quiz that I've done, or I've got a new checklist that I've done. I'm actually going to go back to my warm market that have got my ebook, and I'm going to give them a checklist. And that will catch people who are going to give them a quiz. So you do that through your email.
Yeah, okay.
And so,
because once I have their name and their email, then they go on to my list, and I know how to contingent. And the other thing I don't know how to do is read the, what is it called? The ratio of who's clicking and doing what. In fact, one of the questions that I had for you is I really don't understand. Maybe you can show me, what is the difference between when somebody is viewing and the looks and all of that? If we can look at a page here. Oh, where did I have that written?
Okay. Other groups.
I don't. The views and the reach, and I don't get. I know about shares, but how does that work? And
all right.
And then the pages. I don't understand what you're doing there. I go now and by the way, you sent me. Okay, let's finish one thing at a time, so we're not here forever.
All right. Okay, that's cool.
On my Facebook page, you sent me in the message there a link about putting myself on the page as an administrator. I'm already on there.
Okay.
So,
let's have a look.
and the other thing is I don't understand the difference between these pages and views, and also I write this one blog a week, and I couldn't post it on there. I had to click, and the 2 videos, where are they going and what's going on there?
Okay, yep, cool. I'll just get rid of some of this stuff on here. Let's start with, let me go. I'm just going to share my screen, and let's hope it doesn't.
Yes, start to act up. I don't think, maybe it's my end or something. I don't know.
So yeah, it could be your system resources, because I know when mine on Be Live, when I'm a guest on Be Live, I can't actually talk unless I'm on Be Live on my phone. So there you go.
I hope they get their audio fixed up soon, because everything else works fine, but the audio, it's really a pain in the egg. Like
Yes.
here, you have, well, this is, I don't know what page, the video isn't up, like this video. When
Yeah.
I go to click on where it says write something, I used to put my blog up there and I could schedule it. Now I can't schedule it.
Oh, you mean here?
Yeah, right up there where it says write something.
Yeah. So what?
Yeah. When I put my blog in there last week, I wasn't able to, it says post, it doesn't let me schedule. I want to schedule it. I usually schedule it a day or 2 ahead.
So
Now here it says, what did you just do?
I just clicked on publish, the little drop down arrow here.
Yeah, I know, but
right.
prior to that it was post. So how did you get to publish? You clicked on post?
All right, so what we're going to do is I'll just show you where I want you to add yourself as a team member. And
okay,
then
this is what I thought.
Okay, so go to settings.
Yes, about.
No, just settings. Oh. No, it was about. Sorry, you're right. Scrap that. We can edit that out. So we go, I'll just get rid of these. We go to the about section.
Yeah.
And then we have a look at your story.
You wanted to add me as an administrator, a team member.
Oh, you.
And I'm already there.
Okay, that's cool. I don't know why I said that then.
Now, back at the top for the border, for the headline, for the cover page, there is my video and then there's my cover purple page. So is this going to be rotating, those 2 videos I sent? Are they going to be going on? Is it? Have you decided?
Yes, I will rotate them for you. Do you want me to do them month about, or
can you just take down this story here? I don't know what this is, another blog that I wrote or something, but I don't want that. I want to see the cover page.
All right, now this is another job for you I have.
What is this?
This is where it says our story.
Okay.
What I want you to do is rewrite this.
Okay.
And this needs to follow the you, we, I formula.
You, we, I don't ever use why. What about me?
You, we, I.
Okay.
Okay. So now the you is about Eleanor. And you will be using the words that Eleanor uses.
Oh, so, Elena. Yes, Elena. Yes, yes.
So do you want to feel classy? Are you a professional woman who would like to be polished and stylish? So using her words, and this is what you'll do in your first paragraph, you are asking questions about Eleanor. Okay, so you have got her in mind, you're using her words. You only need 3 paragraphs to start with, and you can build on it. So your first paragraph is all about their pain points. What is it that really bugs Eleanor? Do you have a sense of style, but sometimes just don't know what to put with what to change your look up? Or use those sorts of words. Use her words because that was her biggest problem, wasn't it? That she felt she was stylish, but she didn't know at times, didn't have the confidence, or whatever her words were.
Yes.
Didn't know how
put it all together.
To put it all together. Use her words, and then ask questions. Are you? Do you? Will you? Will you feel better when you know that you, without a doubt, that you can confidently put your wardrobe together and present as a stylish, classy, professional, polished person that you know you truly are, or whatever it is that you say, you use all of her words.
Yes.
That's the first paragraph, or 2 paragraphs. The second paragraph is we. So this is something about you and her together. So what you're doing is together we are going to go on a journey. And I love that. I say start that, because it's a journey that you go on. It's like you and I, we're on a journey together. So, and what this journey, what it implies also is that I'll do a certain amount for you, you'll do a certain amount for yourself. It's not, it is something that we are on an exploratory. Together we will explore what styles suit you best. And then you can say you are not a mini personal stylist. At this point, you are not using the word I. And I see here that you don't, you have used it a little bit. Now, where it's got this paragraph here, working as a motivational speaker and image consultant, I'm a lifestylist. Now, here is where you leave that. This is the third paragraph. Okay, so the you, we, I formula. The first bit is all about your client or your potential client. The second bit is about what you'll do together to get them where they want to go. And this is where the Sean D'Souza stuff comes in. So you've identified your client. In the you section, you're talking about the problem.
The second part.
In the first part, the you section, you're talking about the problem. In the second part, in the we, you are talking about the solution. So that's how the Sean D'Souza stuff overlays. All right. And then the third part is you. Now you could say, I am passionate about doing this. You've got it here. This is perfect like it is. The only thing I would say is that you keep using the word I. So you've got your health is your best wealth, personal development leads to wealth. You could make it more about you, and you can give a bit of your background. If your target is somebody in the financial services industry, which we've decided that it was, even though your original girl was a real estate agent, but you want to design it around your experience. So you can say, I have had experience in the financial services industry. I've been now what was, where did I read that? I was in your book about...
I started off as a fashion designer, and then I went into fashion merchandising. And then I traveled all over the country as a fashion stylist, putting together shows, doing everything. I
would put that here.
Yes.
I would put that here as the I bit. That was great. It gave me a real insight to who Joy Ruffen was. And the other thing about the book, while you're getting it edited, I'd put that at the front, not at the back.
Oh.
Because people are going to say, who is this Joy and why should I read what she has?
In other words, put my story at the front. Put
your story at the front. If you have a look at all the downloadables and all the webinars, everything that all the leaders do, they always tell their story up front.
Okay.
And it's a great story. I loved it. So, except here. Here you put your story at the end. And there's a reason for that. Okay. Because you are appealing, you're using Facebook to appeal to the sense of someone and what they need. So, all right, so let's do, and I can change the picture there. I'll put the the Joy Ruffen back up there because I like
That's
that.
supposed to be, is that supposed to be my picture now, or it doesn't matter?
I like the old cover picture. Let's do that. I can do that now. Just here while we're doing it. So we're.
I see the purple background. That one.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. There we go.
A lot of black. Okay.
Might not be quite the right size.
Mm-hmm. I have on my website the cover picture, which is Bring Out the Inner Lady, which I think would fit as well here, which I put on, Carla and I put it on my Be Live Facebook page, which I like very much. In fact, if you take a look at that,
Well,
if you go to my, what do you say, website, you'll see that picture. And
is that?
No. My you're on the whatever. I'm talking about my website.
I thought you said you'd popped it here. That's okay.
No. She popped it in my website on the Be Live cover page for Joy TV.
Oh, okay, cool. Is it Joy Ruffen TV or is it?
No, you just go here and you'll see what I mean. Just that's my website. Bring it up.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is what she did, and she put this first picture of me on the Be Live Joy TV. See where it says Joy TV there? Far left, far right, sorry.
Oh, that right. Watch Joy TV, that one?
That's going to be all Facebook Be Live TV.
Okay.
Now, if you click there, you'll see what I mean.
Oh my God, I want a Carla too.
Carla is wonderful. You're going to love her.
Oh, wow. So
she's like you, and more than I think I am, but I'm not. She's very patient. She never makes me feel like an idiot because I don't know things. And she works with me very lovingly and very patiently. Boy, it takes a long time to come up, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think the system resources are...
Here it is. See that picture there?
This one up here?
This is Leading Ladies with the blue. That's me. And these are all of the Be Live videos for the Leading Lady interviews.
Wow. That's cool. I don't know whether we could... This isn't the right size banner, though.
No, but we could take the picture and use it. Or you can do whatever. But I'm just saying you can go to the website. This picture is on the website, and it says, Bring Out Your Inner Lady. So if you go to the website, you'll see exactly what I mean, to the home page. So what do you call it, a transparency or something? You're not on the home page yet.
Yeah, oh, okay, so I've got to go back here?
Yeah.
There
it is.
Okay.
That's the picture that she took.
All right.
But you know what? It can be any picture as long as it's something that you like or you think will fit, because where is this My Story going?
So now this is in, I'll just have to click out of there because that's a rotating banner. That won't fit on My Story, but we could use that.
You can. I have tons of pictures to send you. You want another picture? I can send you a better picture.
We can use this one. For now, we can change it up.
Sure, that's fine. I like that. I happen to like that very much, and I have others because those are the colors. Those are my colors. Those are the colors that I use.
I love those colors. Love them. Love them.
So we can keep that. We don't have to I can get anal about stuff. We don't have to. Don't let me.
Well, but I guess the thing is about when you're building a parachute on the way down, what you're doing is you are we're actually going to be working on a process of continuous improvement. It's yeah. So you can't get a blank document. All right. So we are well over time, but what I'm going to do is I've got a bit of work to do, and I'm not quite happy with that because it's not.
Let me ask you, Adair, where is this? Oh, I was about to ask you, where is this Our Story My
Okay.
Story, whatever. That's going on the business page on the side here.
Okay, let me show you where that sits. If I view as page visitor,
Okay.
and I'll change the video today.
Well, you're going to have now 2 videos, right? Or you're going to just put up the one? I don't care what you do. It
I
doesn't
can
matter.
only put one up at a time.
Okay.
So I'll put up the triple S one.
Yes, yes.
Solid stamp first. I reckon now what I did with that, I think I uploaded it to my YouTube channel and I wanted to put captions on it so you can actually,
Okay.
yeah. So
No problem. Okay, I see now how it's going to look. That'll be nice.
all right, now this is going to be here so that's what it looks like.
That looks nice. I don't mind that at all.
Okay, beautiful. So when people get to know you and they want to know more about you, before they decide they're going to invest in you, they might click on the About section. And when they click on the About section here, or they can click over here, then that comes up with it's like a little, that's where we need to put the UEI formula.
Now, you said the UEI, I should start off by saying, but not using her name, starting off with you.
Yes.
Know that you love fashion and style.
Yep.
You want to step into your professional, polished, classy look that fits you to a T.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I would ask a question rather than making a statement, because what you want people to do is go, yes, and a question, it will prompt the brain to go, oh, do I want that? Or but make a statement, it's sort of it's not as strong a hook. So ask a question, ask 3 or 4 questions.
Could I just be so bold as to ask and say right out, would you find this, because I find that so many women, I don't know why, not me, but and I'm trying to get away from me, but I find so many women, for whatever their reasons are, and I won't go there, find that they don't like the word lady, they don't like the word classy. Can I, in my question, I can say, do you take offense at being called a lady with class? Or is it offensive to you to be called, or someone says, there goes a very classy lady?
So if they're the words that Eleanor used, then, and if she's your target profile, then there's going to be 1,000 other women out there at least who love to be thought of as a classy lady. Because the whole exercise that you've gone through is to get her words, not yours. So now what you're doing is
yes, I understand. What I can say then, I think, would be how do you perceive yourself as a professional class, a woman with class, or do you, or something like that? Okay, I'll make it where it's appealing. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking, but just stay true to
Elena.
Stay true to Elena. Stay true to transcribing, not translating. But what I want you to do, the second part of that exercise, is when you've written it up, go back to her and read it out.
Oh.
And you will say, or if you have a Zoom catch up like this, but go back to her and you say, this is what I've got. How does this resonate with you? How does that? And you can read it out. And if she goes, yes, you know you've nailed it. If she goes, because I went through this with somebody the other day, and then they tried to put me into their mold about how they wanted to deliver the services. And I kept saying, it's not working for me. It's not working for me. I'm not resonating with what you're saying.
Yes.
And so the hardest part was for her to get out of what she thought and get into what I thought. And she said, bloody hell, now I'm going to go back to the drawing board. But this exercise, if you can get this right, is so powerful.
I see. You said something, it clicked. Okay.
Yeah.
I know how to write it now and get back to her and read it. And yes, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Very important.
All
because
right.
once I get this initial opening and the right resonation with her and with what she feels, then that will be the cornerstone for everything that I do going forward.
Correct. And you will be using those words when you do your intro and your outro on your live broadcast. We'll put those words into your chat bots. We'll put them into your emails, because these are the people that use those words that you want to attract. And I love it. I don't know how far you've got through Sean D'Souza's stuff, but he goes, people freak out because they feel like they're going to miss out on a chunk of the audience. And he says his wife, Lanuka, has size 6 shoes.
Yes, I read that in his book, and I saw him on your show. I'm so sorry I missed him, but I guess it wasn't meant to be, because I so wanted to come in and ask him some questions about what I'm doing here, but that's okay. I do have one other question for you about the pages.
Yes.
If you can go to put up the page, and I can show you what I don't understand, and maybe you can qualify that for me.
Okay, so now did you want to, I'll share my desktop again.
Mm-hmm.
I did want to go into your page,
okay,
what you're looking at, but let's just ask the question now and we'll see.
Okay, I don't understand. Like, you go down to my last interview with, who was it? Crystal.
Okay, yep, I saw that.
And maybe when you and Carla connect the Joy TV, the Facebook page that she's made for the Be Live TVs, maybe we can connect or hook those up in some way with your chat box thing. I don't know, but we'll find out. You guys, the two of you together. But anyway, when you...
I just need a link, that's all. That's easy as.
You'll get it from her, okay.
I could just get it from your website. That's not a problem.
Okay,
all
righty.
It's not letting me switch back. What is wrong with it?
You can't scroll up and down?
No, I can scroll up and down, but I wanted to go back to admin view. But anyway.
Okay.
Let's see.
Here is about.
I love the internet. I love technology. When it works, it's fantastic.
Well, I do too, and I don't know. I'm like, I haven't even been impregnated yet, and I like it, so.
I love
it. You're like 9 months gone now. You're about to deliver.
I'm popping out babies. I'm popping out twins.
I love it. I just love it. But anyway, all right.
Okay. So
let me ask you one thing while you're doing this. When you do whatever you're doing with the video, I don't care because I know it'll be okay. Will you have up just that video, or will it go back and forth from the cover page to the video, or what? How are you doing that? Have you decided?
Oh, when I put the video on the watch, actually I could do one on the cover page and one on watch video.
Oh, okay.
So, and then we can, I think on the cover, I'd like to put the signature style and stamp, and the watch video we can have ladies leaving.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. All righty.
And again, we can play with it a bit.
We'll be changing, yes.
We'll change it up, because what the other thing that we can do here also is you can see how many people watch the video. Our call to action might be that we really want to focus on downloading the ebook, which means that I'll get you to do another video, or it's nothing set in concrete. We will.
Yes.
We're going to see what works, because different things in different pages. So
I understand.
So what did you want to?
I wanted to ask you about, if you go down to the last interview that I did with Crystal Noel, you'll see what I mean. That's the blog that I did that I couldn't post, but now we can. Okay, here, this one.
Yep.
Yeah, that one right here. Yes. Now it says, I don't understand. It says 535 people reached.
Yes.
227 views.
Yes.
And there was some shares there too. I don't see them on yours now, but anyway.
There we go. 12 shares. I think I shared it as well. Yep.
Okay. There it is. Now, explain to me what this means. I think I might know, but I need a pro to explain to me. 535 people reached. I can't believe that.
Okay, this is brilliant. I'll show you exactly where you need to go to find out more detail. So if you watch this, if you click on your insights, have you up here?
Yes, I don't know how to use that though. I mean, I haven't gone to do anything because I don't know what I'm doing.
That's
Insight.
okay. So this is okay. That's cool. And everybody we'll start there as well.
Right.
This is your or my best friend. This is where we start measuring what we're doing, because as Peter Drucker says, you can't improve what you don't measure.
Yes, I agree.
So here it will show you, I'm not going to go into that right now, but right here, you can see here.
Yes, I see it there. This last one here below the post, 535 reach.
Yes. So what you can do here is you click, so you go into Insights, and then you can click on this link here, and what that will do is it will show you, I'll play some thinking music, will show you more details. Now, if you have a look here, you can see you had 7 viewers at the top, at the peak. Most you had was 7. Those,
yes.
The people who, not those 7, but people who have viewed your video in total have viewed 445 minutes.
What does that mean?
That means that you've got video views. Now the reach, where it says reach, that's people who scroll through the news feed and it pops up in their news feed. 500 and however many it was. Out of those 500 people, 227 people stopped and had a look. Out of those 227 people, 120 people watched it for 10 seconds or less. So you've got 120 people that watched it for more than 10 seconds. That is freaking awesome.
Okay, I missed something there, but I will study this. Okay, so let me just let me repeat what I think I heard.
Yep.
7 people were actually there viewing live.
Yes, correct.
There were 445 people who, scrolling through, watched or viewed.
No.
No?
No, that was 500 and something. That was a different figure. That's
535?
535, yes. That figure is not here.
Okay.
See here where it says minutes viewed.
Minutes viewed, that's what I'm looking at. Minutes viewed,
Yeah, so total minutes viewed. Let's click on that and see where it takes us.
That's 445. Okay.
So then I just clicked on, so we'll go back. So if I just click on the little arrow there, it will say
yes.
200, so it dropped off from the 14th of March to the 16th, or just before the 17th. This is where the most people viewed it. Most minutes were viewed.
16th of March. Oh, that was the last day that we did it. Okay. Oh no, that was Friday. How could it be the 16th of March? I didn't do anything on that. You mean people view? Oh, this is a replay view.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So then we go back. So 445 minutes viewed in total. Out of that, there were, out of the 533 people that saw your video in the news feed, 227 of them actually stopped to watch it.
227 stopped to watch. Okay. I'm just getting my head around it.
Yep. Out of that 227, 120 people watched it for 10 seconds or less. So they only were on there and they looked at it, and they might have stopped for 3 seconds or 4 seconds or 5 seconds. 120 people just looked and kept scrolling.
Right.
The remainder of that 227 watched for a lot longer. So your average watch time on your video was 57 seconds, so less than a minute. So what you want to do is increase the average watch time.
Okay.
Now there's all sorts of things that you can do to do that, but right now we're just going to focus on getting your funnel up and that type of thing. So, but just keep doing what you're doing, because when you get people that get to know you, you're using chatbots, you've got the email. I've got people that know that I'm on every Friday morning and they always pop in and they look for me now.
Okay.
That's what you want. That's what you're building up to. So don't worry too much about this, because that will increase. It's actually not too bad. And I think if we went and had a look at, say, April's, hers would be a lot lower. So you're actually you're ahead of that, Pat. So
okay. I get the drift somewhat of this, because I know that it's about engagement and familiarity and getting to know and all, and my getting used to everything. But I just really wanted to understand the difference between the views and the reach, and you showed me a lot, so I can go and play around with this. And also what you told me about asking the questions and getting them to click on the link and put in a comment. Giving me their information so I can give them the free booklet. That will increase it too. So there's a lot of things that I can do as I become more familiar and get more in line with what you're doing and how we're doing it. So that's okay. But this helps me a lot. I've never even really looked at insights. So I can study that a little bit.
And this is by far your best performing post. And I know that you've done that booklet when you have guests on. You've done that booklet based on the one that I sent through.
Which booklet?
You did one for guests, for the leading ladies. You showed me that one.
Oh, you mean the booklet that I sent through when they are going to be a guest, so it tells them what to do and all? Did I give you that? Oh, good. How did you like that booklet?
Oh, it was brilliant. It was brilliant, because it actually tells people exactly what they need to do.
Well, you gave me something, and another girl gave me something, and then Carl and I put it together for me and for my show. So I'm glad you liked it. Yeah.
And I think so. And part of that is getting the people who come onto your show to share with their people, so you get their eyeballs on your show, and you get your eyeballs on them. So
one of the things, dear, I hear you loud and clear, that Crystal did for this show, and that's why it's a 535. She brought a lot of her people.
Yep.
She let them know that she would be on, and she was being interviewed. So 3/4 of these are probably her people. Yeah.
Yep. No, and that's perfect. That's perfect. I had Jay Lane on, and she brought a lot of her people as well. And then I brought my people's eyeballs to her as well. And everybody wins. So.
Okay, good. Well, I'll get the hang of that later, but now there's enough to work on here. Okay, that helps a lot. I see 72 other clicks and 3 on shares and 9 on shares. I don't know what the heck that means. 16.
Okay, so what that means is, it means that if they were clicks on, like, see more, they could be on the about, they could be on the page title, anywhere that's not, so other clicks that were off your video. So that's good. Oh no, I've lost you again.
All righty, good. Oh my goodness. All righty, so then I have my calling card, and you're going to send me those tutorials. Don't knock yourself out. Whenever you get to them, it's fine.
No,
and then
I'll do them right now, because we have gone over time for today.
We always go over time. I'll have to make it up to you somehow. I don't know how right now. But anyway, I will
I love it. I love it. I just love the stuff that I have to do.
So do I. We're going to be just fine. Everything takes time,
Yes.
So
we all want it done yesterday, don't we? I know.
Yeah, don't we? And I know how deadly that is. I'm going to get to Carla tomorrow and see if she can schedule in for Sunday at 9:30, and then we'll go from there. In the meantime, I'm going to finish off what you asked for, the question, my story, and then go to the tutorials to see what I can do there, and then we can go on from there.
Yep, and we'll get there. Beautiful.
We'll get there. I'm not worried about that.
All right. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you on Facebook.
You too. Next time, soon. All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care. All righty. So long.